What is going on, everybody? What is going on? We are live here in the After the Review studio. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday night. We are hanging out, locking in a big one in the Southeastern Conference. Georgia versus Texas. Loser leaves town for an SEC title berth and puts their playoff hopes on the line. Texas a lot more than Georgia. Georgia's still probably in with the 2 losses. But we're hanging out, having fun. A wild and wacky day in college football. Starting off with my Texas A&M Aggies. You can't beat it. Down 27 points at the half. Coming all the way back to take down the South Carolina Gamecocks. It's not about style points. It's about surviving and advancing over here. So a huge win for my Aggies. Emu, what's up? You saw the A&M game? What a comeback. That's a national championship level comeback, boys. For as bad as that first half was for my Aggies, that was an even better second half. Insane win for my guys. 10-0. Playing Samford next week, probably 11-0, moving into that Texas game in Austin on Black Friday. So, hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I'm having a horrible Saturday to a great Saturday. We're having a little libations over here, but we're going to watch this Texas-Georgia game. We are rooting for the Dogs not to sleep on the Sooners. The Sooners take down the Alabama Crimson Tide. Unbelievable win for the Sooners. I think the Sooners win out and they are in the playoff. Great time for them. So hit that like button, buckle up, lock in, boys. It's going to be a good one. When y'all were down 27, my friend called me and we concluded that this may have been divine punishment for the school's new policy. Well, guess what? Guess what? Fuck them, baby. Fuck them. We're not gay. We are straight. Fuck them Dogs. Fuck the Horns. Horns down, boys. Zim, what's up? Here's what we got going right now tonight, boys. Like, we got all the vibes going down tonight. Who's at... We're about to give you who I'm picking. Fuck the Horns. Yeah, fuck Texas. Everyone's like, we want Georgia to lose so it helps our chances to get into the SEC title game. We were talking about the race thing. Yeah, I know what you were talking about. That's what a bunch of fucking fruit cups want. Fucking dumb shit. They want us to lose because it helps our odds. Fuck that. I want to end Texas' season in 2 weeks. I want to bury them. Give them their 4th loss. May the force be with you. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Get this stream out into the algorithm. We have both chats cooking. We got vertical. We got horizontal live. Here come the Dogs, so we're going to get a little tribute here. You can't see it, but we're going to let Pat McAfee play us out into the start of this game.
It's what's coming down the track. It's the mean machine in the red and black.
Mean machine in red and black.
Ain't nothing finer in the land than a drunk obnoxious Georgia fan. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Sick 'em.
Sick 'em.
Yeah, we're going with the Dogs, boys. Sick 'em, boys. Let's go. So, should be a good one tonight. I'm locked in. We're having fun. To hell with Georgia. I kind of need Auburn to win. I need Auburn to win the Iron Bowl now. Very much an Auburn fan coming up to win the Iron Bowl. We also have UCLA, Ohio State. Looks like UCLA's targeting their new head coach, the head coach for James Madison. Shout out the Dukes. Dukes won today. USF loses. James Madison, now probably your G5 rep. North Texas might have a shot. Stitchin, what's up? Hello, hello. Look who comes crawling back. Who came crawling back? The Me Machine in the red and black? Oh, me coming back to Auburn? Well, I need Bama to lose now. I liked Oklahoma today. If you guys watched the stream early yesterday, I liked Oklahoma getting the points. I thought Oklahoma had a very good shot to win that game against Bama. Like them in the betting show as well. Didn't take them, but I like them a lot. Oklahoma's defense is for real. If Mateer wasn't hurt, Oklahoma's a one-loss team, man. They may be undefeated if Mateer doesn't get hurt. But they can only do what they can only do, so. We're here for the next 3.5 hours. You see next week, Josh Allen number going up. What, for MVP? Josh Allen number going up? College ball always smokes you. Yeah, we've been so shit college betting this year. It's unbelievable. I'm 2-1 today. Pitt fucked me. Iowa covered. Tulsa was my upset. Tulsa dominated Oregon State. Somehow they were getting points at home as well. Who do I have the over in this game? I have the over in the Georgia-Texas game, 49.5. Wyoming is retiring it. Oh, nice. Shout out Josh Allen getting his number retired at Wyoming. It's got to be like one of 3 guys, maybe one guy retired at Wyoming. I can't. I came back because of my failure. There's no failures on my, there's no blemishes over here. No failures. Fucking Thanos. I just see 10-0s over here, boys. Fuck Wyoming. They're in my buddy has them in our online dynasty, so I have to, and they're my rivalry in the Big Ten. Me and him are rivals in the Big Ten. Wyoming, and I'm James Madison. Fuck the Cowboys. That Auburn game was a failure. It was a dub. I only care about wins. Is Indiana for real? Yeah, Indiana's good. I think there's 3 teams. I think there's clearly 3 teams, guys. It's Ohio State, Indiana, A&M. 3 teams. It's very clear. It's 3 teams, and then there's good teams. I thought Bama was for real. They lost. See if Georgia and Texas or Texas can make a statement here these next few weeks. But Indiana's good. They have a great head coach. They survived their scare. Ohio State's the only team that hasn't really been pushed this year. Go Dogs. Yes, Zay's on the Dogs. Miami creeping back into the ACC with a nice win today. No one won that game except those that were spared from it. It's a nice cope. It adds to my pretty double-digit wins 12 weeks into the season. Here we go, boys. Kicking off. Texas getting the ball first. I also have Ohio State, UCLA on the mix at the bottom. I got Ole Miss and Florida. Wake Forest just took down North Carolina, it looks like. And I forget what the other game was. Baylor. Oh, I got Baylor, Utah as well. If someone donated money on your stream, where does it go? Huddy, it goes a little bit to YouTube and then it goes right to me. Helps me keep making this great content for you guys. I think the Big Ten is extremely top heavy. It's essentially Ohio State and Indiana. I 100% agree, Nicholas. Oregon's good. Oregon's not good. I mean, Oregon's not bad. Oregon's good, but it's very top heavy. The bottom is dog shit. D1 Packers fan, hello. How do I get it? It goes into my AdSense account. I get paid every month by YouTube based on views and likes and super chats. Oh, they ran the same play 3 weeks in a row. The little bubble screen to Wingo, and it went for 1 yard. They were ready for that. What's the best conference, in my opinion? It's the SEC. Top to bottom, it's the SEC. Yes, Miami still don't trust Carson Beck. I don't blame you for not trusting Tim. Only thing he gets fully if you donate to him, yeah. YouTube gets a cut. I should set up like Streamlabs. You get more on that, but if you donate on a phone, YouTube takes a big cut. If you donate regularly, YouTube takes a little less small of a cut, like if you're on a desktop. But I get paid at the end of the month. Actually, it's kind of like every other month. It's kind of weird. So the money I get for November, I get paid at the end of December. So I don't get October's payment until like a week or 2 from now. Ole Miss is still sneaky good. Yes, Ole Miss still very good. Very good offense. Defense, a lot to be desired, but still a very good football team. A team I don't want to play in the playoff, definitely Ole Miss. Wisner with a nice run. First down. We have the over in this game. I thought Texas was going to come out scoring points early in this one. I definitely like Texas early in this one. Ole Miss, still very good. It's pretty much like Twitch and Kick and TikTok, except you get paid a little bit better on YouTube, I think. Especially from ads. Twitch ads are shit. All day for Arch. Check down, caught. Enders, the tight end. Endries, the tight end. Does Oregon have a chance to win a title? Probably not. But can they win? Can they get to the semifinal? Yeah, I think so. I think so, definitely. Aggies are great. They just haven't played the top SEC teams. Yeah, that's fair. We haven't played the top SEC teams. We do have a really good win against Notre Dame. And I think today's win is massive. Today's win is massive. Down 27.5. Come back and win that game without like doing anything crazy turnover-wise or anything like that. I think that speaks a lot. Tempo for Texas. They're running the stuffed on 3rd and 3. Arch trying to get into the pile, push the pile like a cheater. It's illegal. Throw the penalty. He's cheating. He's cheating. All right, do we want to watch Virginia Tech, Florida State, Purdue, Washington, or Ole Miss, or Mississippi State, Missouri? I think I'm going to put on Mississippi State, Missouri. Put on another SEC game on the mix. I got the mix going. Is Georgia in second place now, or is it still Bama? It is a 3-way tie. I think Bama has the tiebreaker over Georgia, Texas, and Ole Miss. Obviously, Georgia or Texas falls out with a loss tonight. A&M's alone at the top. Do you believe A&M has the greatest interest in college football? You do. It's pretty great. Not gonna lie. I'm biased. It's an awesome interest. You get the drum line, play power, get us out there. I'm not saying those two numbers. If you want me to say those two numbers, super chat $100. Bama has to lose another game. Yes, I believe so. They have to lose the Iron Bowl. I think Bama's probably in. It gets into weird tiebreakers right now, especially since Texas plays Georgia and A&M the last 2 conference games. It gets kind of hairy when it comes to that. It's kind of hard to tell who, what, where, when, and why, what the tiebreakers are. But I believe Bama is first. I know A&M really doesn't have any of the tiebreakers, unfortunately. Bleacher Reports are dumb. They don't know what they're saying now. I don't trust them. Oh, geez. What did they say? What did Bleacher Report say? Do you do a Heisman pick? Maybe your top 5? I can give you a top. Yeah, I can give you a top 5 right now. I can give you a top 3, really. So I think they should send 4. Mendoza, Julian Sand, Marcel Reed, and Jeremiah Love are my 4. Send those 4 to New York. We'll figure it out at the end. Who's going to get it? I think Marcel Reed made a huge statement today. He's been awesome. Julian Sand's been elite, but he's got an elite team. And Mendoza's been really good. He played really shitty and made a good play. And then Jeremiah Love, I think, is the actual best player in the country. So the Florida State loss doesn't hurt them much. No, it doesn't hurt them at all in the SEC. If they lose the Iron Bowl, they might be out of the playoff with 3 losses. They could be in trouble, but it doesn't hurt them in the SEC at all. Texas going right down the field. Yikes. They said Lamar's the number 1 overrated quarterback. I can name 5 over Lamar. Well, Jordan Love definitely over. What statement was that? Don't trust me in the first half? It was, don't worry about it. I'll get it fixed. Cool. He played awful in the first half and played perfect in the second half. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. You like those Heisman picks? I personally, in a year where nobody's really separated themselves, I would give it to Jeremiah Love. Running backs don't ever get the love, and Jeremiah Love is the best player in the country. Jeremiah Love is out of his fucking mind. Jeremiah Love was another great game today against Pitt. Florida up 14-10 on Ole Miss in the second quarter. I can applaud. Mendoza got the plays. Mendoza got the praise last week for being shit against Penn State. Arch picks up 5 there. You think Manning will go in the first round? Yeah, but not this year. He's going to come back another year. Then maybe next year. Need to look up that tiebreaker rule. So I know the tiebreaker rule, Nicholas. It's head-to-head, which we won't have. It's record versus common opponents, which they don't have, really. Nobody lost to a team everybody beat. Then it's record descending against a common opponent, but you don't have that problem. and then it's total conference record. The tiebreaker I think it gets to is total conference record of the teams you played. A&M played shitty teams. Alabama played good teams. Georgia played good teams. Ole Miss played a little less teams. So I think it's Bama, then Georgia. Jordan Love, Tua, Caleb, Rodgers, Hurts. I don't think Rodgers is rated that high, so you can cross off Rodgers. Tua the same, maybe. Hurts, I'm okay. I'm good with Hurts. Caleb, maybe. I don't know how people rate Caleb. Needs that here, not Epic. Should Frank Gore be in the Hall of Fame? No, but he's going to be. Is that a hot take? He's a stat compiler. He was never the best running back. He was never like a top 3 running back, but he has amazing stats, played forever. He'll get in the Hall of Fame. Big third down here for Georgia. Get off, holding to a field goal attempt. First down, dropped. Oh, big drop on third down. That would have been close too. Why the fuck would you, with the Vikings trade JJ? I just don't get it. They're not going to, and they haven't, Pac-Man. We're past the NFL trade deadline as well. Terrell Suggs should be in the going in the Hall of Fame this year. Yeah, he should go in. Maybe it's not his first year, right? If it's first year, wait a couple years. He feels like a couple year guy, but definitely Terrell Suggs should be. Terrell Suggs was a menace to society. Kick is good. All right, Longhorns go on a nice long drive to start the game. They get 3. Manning 4 or 5. Put the points on the board though. That's a win for both squads. If you're Texas, you're ecstatic. You came out, looked good, moved the ball. And if you're Georgia, you're very happy you got the stop. Very happy you got the stop if you're Georgia. Cannot complain on that. It's his second year, yeah. Is Edelman a Hall of Famer? No. Edelman's in the Hall of Good. Edelman was, regular season numbers were mid. He's an unbelievable postseason player. It's his second year, yeah. It might take like 3 or 4. There's a lot of good pass rushers, D linemen. Suggs, one of your favorite players. Tough name. Terrell Suggs is a very tough defensive lineman name. All right, so big stop. Let's see. Missouri, Mississippi State 0-0. We actually had a pretty interesting day in college football. I can kind of hit the recap here. Guys, I'm also exhausted. The adrenaline dump I had today with the emotions from that A&M game is a lot. Aggies with the best comeback in school history, the best in the SEC in 20-plus years. Let's look at finals. Still got a lot of games tonight, too. Wake Forest beats North Carolina 28-12. Indiana takes care of Wisconsin 31-7. That game was a little close at half. It was 10-7 at halftime. Oklahoma with the upset over the Crimson Tide, go into Tuscaloosa, take down the number 4 Tide, 23-21. Texas Tech disposes of UCF 48-49. Notre Dame handles business in Pittsburgh against number 22 Pitt, 37-15. Notre Dame probably punched their spot into the CFP. Miami demolishes NC State 41-7. Georgia Tech escapes Boston College 36-34. USC beats Iowa 26-21, but we gave the Iowa cover out. Good cover. Michigan beats Northwestern 24-22 on a walk-off field goal. Virginia dominates Duke 34-17. Tennessee takes down New Mexico State 42-9. Navy upsets South Florida and eliminates them from the CFP contention 41-38. Arizona beats ranked Cincinnati 30-24. Kansas State wins 14-6 against Okie State. Yikes. UConn moves to 8-3 over Air Force 26-16. UTSA over the Charlotte 49ers 28-7. Eastern Michigan takes down Ball State 24-9. LSU beats Arkansas 23-22. Tulsa wins at home against Oregon State 31-14. That was my upset of the week. Arizona State comes back and beats West Virginia 25-23 after going down late in the fourth quarter. Kentucky handles business against Tennessee Tech. Marshall over Georgia State. North Texas beats UAB comfortably, and they also now in contention for that G5 playoff spot. Missouri State, not bowl eligible, but they moved to 7 wins with a win over UTEP. New Mexico beats Colorado State 27-17. Penn State over Michigan State 28-10. Illinois beats Maryland 24-6. Western Kentucky beats Middle Tennessee. Nevada beats San Jose State. James Madison, another G5 playoff contender, 58-10 over App State. South Alabama beats UL Monroe 26-14. Texas State demolishes Southern Miss 41-14. And East Carolina takes down Memphis 31-27. And Tulane beat Florida Atlantic 35-24. That is today's scores on the books. Man, I'm exhausted. I just read so much and so fast. Marshall Yonda should go in the next 5 years. Agree. Steve Smith could make the Hall of Fame. Neither are getting in. I wouldn't put either of them in the Hall of Fame. And I love Steve Smith. I just don't think either are getting in. Texas is stupid, and I hate them. All right, let's see. Touchback for Texas. Long touchdown for Utah against Baylor. Ooh. Stockton. Busted play. Loses two, though. Jeez. Yikes. Gunner, what are we doing? Yeah, he didn't look ready at all. Cam Little with a 68-yard field goal. Will we see 70? Yes. I think we top out at like 75. It's Texas A&M versus Bama. A&M has to win out. If A&M loses to Texas in 2 weeks, they're cooked. Bama's pretty secure. They just got to win the Iron Bowl. Good keep. Good block. First down and more. Good play call by Stock. Good keep by Stockton. If A&M and Bama win out, it's A&M Bama. If one of them slips up, Georgia opens up the door if they win tonight. Otherwise, Ole Miss and then Texas in line. Who that coming down the track? Come on, Georgia. No, A&M did not clinch, Nicholas. We did not. We don't have the tiebreakers. Nobody can clinch. I saw the tweet. Nobody can clinch till next week. And I don't know if they can clinch till Thanksgiving week. A&M can clinch if Georgia and Texas if Georgia and Texas lose next week. If Georgia beats Texas, or if Texas beats Georgia and then loses to Arkansas next week, A&M clinches. But nobody can clinch this week. Yeah, wide receivers do have to wait longer. Chris Carter waited several years, and Chris Carter was elite. There's too many good wide receivers. It's hard to deal with. Got him. Good throw by Stockton. First down to the Texas 29. Gunnar Stockton is the college equivalent of Baker Mayfield, I think, boys. Hot take. Hot take. I need to, figure out what's the best way. What's the best camera angle? I gotta find the best camera angle for the boys. I just need to set up another webcam. I need to set up another webcam above my TV so you guys can just look at me as I watch the TVs like Barstool does it. No yard toss. Little toss out there. If they don't make it about playoffs, Phillip Rivers can make it. Yeah, but they are. The problem is Phillip's going to get in after you have to put Big Ben and Eli in over Phillip Rivers. 70-yard field goals will change football. Something has to be done with the balls. They're allowed. They're kicking better this year because they're allowed to handle the balls now like quarterbacks before the game. They'll keep it. I think you'll top out. Nobody's kicking 80-yard field goals, okay? I think they'll top out at 70. In the 70s. 73, maybe. But you need perfect conditions. Stockton got a guy. Ooh. Why are there two avocados on the sideline? What is happening? Good pressure by Texas. They're stupid and I hate them. Did anybody see the two giant avocados on the sideline of this game? Uh-oh. Got him. First down. Nice throw. Nice throw by Stockton. If Georgia loses today, chaos will just ensue in this conference. Yes. If Georgia loses today and Texas beats A&M, chaos ensues. Texas will have one loss. Bama will have one loss. A&M will have one loss. Ole Miss will have one loss. Things are a little easier if Georgia wins today. Because I know Georgia has the tiebreakers over like everybody. Who's the top field goal kickers in college right now? Oklahoma, funny enough, has the best college kicker. That guy's a beast. They got him for like Oklahoma Attack. He kicked 350-plus yarders from against Tennessee. He had a big one today. Oklahoma's kicker's awesome. Tennessee has a good kicker too, I believe. But Oklahoma's kicker is a fucking savage. Face mask, horse collar. Ole Miss. Ohio State up 10-0 at the shoe. Raining in the shoe. Gunnar Stockton, touchdown, dogs. Noah Thomas, the ex-Texas A&M Aggie, he's going to get up to play the horns. Nice throw. Good drive by Georgia. Magic Johnson, A&M played trash, and then they somehow won. Marcel Reed played okay, and the defense did very good. Marcel was lights out in the second half today. He was awesome today. They ran one stupid play, snapping the ball to a true freshman and trying to throw a pass to Marcel Reed, and we fumbled. Other than that, we were perfect in the second half today. Yeah, for as bad as the first half A&M played, that was how good the second half was. Uh-oh. SGA Sports Talk, go Texas. Horns down, brother. Horns down. You've had enough good stuff. Oklahoma City's dominant. Even though it looks like it looks like a Bay. It looks like you're a Bay Area guy. What is Michigan record in their conference? I think they have one conference loss. I believe Michigan has one loss in the Big Ten. They lost to Oklahoma. So Michigan, Oregon, USC are all 6-1. Ohio State is 6-0. Indiana's 8-0. So Indiana's got one more. Indiana's off next week, and then they got Purdue. So Indiana's undefeated. Indiana's going to be in the Big Ten championship game, and it's probably undefeated Ohio State. Ohio State does have the Michigan game. If Michigan beats Ohio State, things get very spicy between Oregon, USC, and Michigan. Oh, Oregon and USC play, so that's going to settle itself. So Michigan and the Oregon USC winner will have one loss, and Ohio State could have one loss if they lose to Michigan. But Michigan one loss in the conference. Only allowed one first in the second half and 0 points. That's crazy. Yup. Lights out. Love college football. Nice. Georgia should win this game. Yeah, I like Georgia today. Yeah, Michigan won today on a walk-off field goal. San Jose State lost to Nevada 55-10. Yikes. How have we played 10 games? It's week 12. We already had 2 buys. It's week 12. Already had 2 buys. What are my thoughts on Dan Campbell saying he doesn't want the tush push to get... Because Dan Campbell's a psychopath. Dan Campbell doesn't give a shit. No excuses. Sam Laporta on the IR. That's kind of big for the Lions. Imagine Michigan gets in. I mean, if they beat Ohio State, they deserve it. It wouldn't surprise me. It's Ohio State. 1 first down in the second half is ridiculous. Yup. I think, no, they had 2. They had more than 1 first down, South Carolina. They converted. They had a couple on the first drive of they had a couple on their first drive of the second half, and including the 3rd and 16 run. And then they had a first down, first play of their 3rd drive, I believe. They ran the end around to Sellers' brother. But still, regardless, ridiculous performance by the Aggies. Yeah, Aggies played near perfect in the second half to win. Dan Campbell is something else. I love me some Dan Campbell. You know, everyone made fun of Dan Campbell talking about biting kneecaps and stuff. Dan Campbell not fake. We can say a lot of things about Dan Campbell. He's not fucking fake. Dan Campbell's fucking real. He's a real guy. I'd like to see a 110-yard field goal. Stinson, you want everyone's blood pressure to go through the roof. That would be just kicking it from your own end zone. You think we could beat Texas? I don't think our rushing defense is pathetic. You don't think so? Our rushing defense? I think we can beat Texas. Why can't we beat Texas? Texas has a battle line. We can get after them. We got to shut down the Arch Manning. We can score at will if we play good. If we play good, we can score at will. $28 points in the second half with 0 turnovers and 0 kick returns is pretty fucking impressive, guys. And it should have been 35. We fucked up on the 1 yard line because we called the stupidest play ever. Great throw by Stockton. He's a true Southern guy, too. He doesn't fuck with fake shit, I can tell you. True Texas. That's a true Texas guy right there. That's an Aggie right there. Dan Campbell, Texas A&M, baby. Also, elite statement. When we were looking for our head coach 2 years ago, and the Lions finally won the division, he was like, I will do anything and everything to help my university succeed on the football field except be the head coach of the football team. But I will do everything else, which is funny, and you got to appreciate it. I don't know why they have to add a group of 5 team in the playoff. Yeah, it's kind of lame, but it's a little spicy. Why not? Fuck it. Because some years because of Boise State. Boise State, Oklahoma Fiesta Bowl gets everybody locked in. You were cursing and swearing. Well, I mean, rooting for San Jose State, I wouldn't have super high expectations. You got to find a new team. Stanford, they suck. It's another Bay Area team over there. Cal Berkeley, they're not great, but I do love Jaron Sagapulatele. Sagapulatele. I forget his first name. It's hyphenated, but Sagapulatele. He's good. Cal's quarterback. He's a freshman. He's good. Could have run the ball for shit today. Also, the refs were horrible. I thought the refs were okay. That holding call on the Marcel Reed run was fucking stupid. That was not a hold. We ran much better in the second half. Ruben Owens getting hurt sucked. Jaron Sagapulatele. I said you suck refs at the game today. It's a little aggressive. Can't wait to see the Pac-12 and the new additions next year. Yeah, Pac-12 back. Texas State. Is it Texas State, Boise State, like Sacramento State? They're trying to get in. Upset tomorrow is Chiefs winning. I know it's not really an upset. Yes, especially with J.K. Dobbins now out for the season. That's a big blow to the Broncos. Chiefs are favored in that game, not an upset. Who's an upset? Who's a good upset? How about the Jameis Winston experience? How about the Jameis Winston experience over the Packers? Let's go Jameis Winston over the Packers, boys. Can we eat a dub? Can we eat a dub? The thing that just pissed me off about San Jose State, Nevada, took over the whole dominated for 4 quarters. That's the worst fucking feeling in the world. South Carolina got away with a lot of penalties, especially false starts. Yeah, it looked like they were leaving a little early, South Carolina. Legendary Coconut. Can we talk about how the Patriots have only beat 2 good teams because everybody's calling Drake May the MVP, but hasn't faced very much competition? True, they had the 32nd strength of schedule going into this week, and they faced the 27th strength of schedule for the rest of the season. Drake May has been excellent this year. I am on the Stafford MVP case. The Patriots are going to make the playoffs. The Patriots are probably going to be one and done. They might win a playoff game. Patriots are not a Super Bowl team yet, but watch the fuck out. Never had a shot. Nevada had to lead the whole fucking game. About to throw some at the TV. Yikes. No worse feeling than you watch the first drive of the game and you know the game is over and it's like, fuck. How do we feel about my Vikings tomorrow against the Bears? People really like us tomorrow. Coach of the Year is probably going to be Cignetti at Indiana. Could be Elko, but I think it's going to be Cignetti. We got Peyton Manning in the building. We got Quavo, Colt McCoy, Texas legend. Why is Peyton Manning there? Jason Aldean and Matthew McConaughey, the minister of culture at every game. You were shitting bricks. Pats could get the 1 seed. There's a chance on that. 100%. They could definitely get the 1 seed. But are they winning 2 playoff games? No. Another end around the wingo, stuffed, dumped, great play. The Dogs. I do like Georgia's uniforms. I am a big, I like their uniforms. The red and white is very clean. Sorry, boy, love you all. Appreciate that. Mike Vrabel can win Coach of the Year. Yes, Mike Vrabel or Shane Steichen, Coach of the Year of the NFL. For sure. I thought he was talking college, Coach of the Year. Baxter gets a block in the back, and he's going to be just short of the first down here. Penalty. Yeah, Vrabel or Steichen's going to be Coach of the Year. Whoever gets the better seed. Colts or Patriots, whoever gets the better seed is going to win Coach of the Year. I think that's a safe play right there. Ba, 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 ba. Uh-oh. Oh, they got to him. They're all over that. Great play by the Dogs. The Bills are not out of the division yet. They could beat the Patriots. Patriots could maybe lose 1 or 2. Yay, it's all up for grabs. I'm not calling it, but it's definitely in there. Appreciate that, SGA. Says something to go. Will A&M's tight end make the NFL? No, we have 6 of them. Maybe one of them is a blocking tight end. As bad as the Big 12 is, Texas Tech is going to make some noise in the playoffs. I 100% agree, Nicholas. Texas Tech is very good. Do you own a left-handed Wooders fridge? What the fuck does that mean, Luca? That's crazy. I don't know what that means. Is that Chinese you just spoke? I like talking shit on my YouTube channel because the only way I can get anger out. Yes. One of my earliest big videos was me having a meltdown about Mike Zimmer and the Vikings. You guys go see it if you want. I feel like the Colts coach should win Coach of the Year because I feel like the Colts were a lot worse of a team than the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots were really bad last year, but they also had Drake May and Daniel Jones. Maybe you get credit for winning with Daniel Jones versus Drake May. Drake May, everybody knew Drake May was good. I mean, the Patriots had the 3rd pick in the draft, 4th pick in the draft. Whoa, sketchy. I'm the only YouTube channel that allows people to say shit in the F word, and then you know, just get all your anger out. This channel. This is the channel to do it, I mean. Yep, 100%. As long as you're not attacking people, go ahead. I feel like the Cowboys will win the Super Bowl, but they reached for the fridge is bad. For what? Look, are you on drugs? Do I prefer college or NFL? Legendary Coconut. I'd probably lean a little more NFL, but I absolutely love both. Live in the South, live in Texas. College football, NFL, synonymous. NFL is a better football product. I think college football is more fun. NFL is better. NFL is much better football. Texas A&M, Dogs. Missouri up 14-3 on Mississippi State. Florida up 21-17 on Ole Miss in the second quarter. What NFL fan am I? The Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson, Vikings helmet. I'm unfortunately a Vikings fan. 2nd and 1, Georgia moving the chains. Bills not, but if the Pats have the same record as the Bills, then it would go to the Pats because the Bills lost more division games. Yes, the Dolphins lost, especially if they split that second game. Why is Nate Bergenshire listed as a tight end? He's 220. That's not a tight end. That's like, he's not a wide receiver. He's definitely a tight end. He fucking trucked somebody today, too. Bergenshire killed somebody. No, 220 is too big. That's like a big boy wide receiver. He ain't fast enough to be a wide receiver. Whoa. Nice dump down. Who do I think will win MVP? Adam Thielen, lol. Matt Stafford's going to win MVP. I would like to see Jonathan Taylor win MVP. Maybe the Patriots will lose 1 or 2 upsets. The Bills can steal the division. Yeah, definitely. Nothing's really decided in the AFC East. Only division that's decided is like the NFC South and the AFC South. The Colts and the Buccaneers are going to win their division, and the Eagles. The Colts, Buccaneers, Eagles winning their division. Everything else up to whatever. It's up for grabs. NFC East is ass this year. Yes, besides the Eagles, yeah. But we knew there was a potential for the East to be bad if Daniels got hurt. It wasn't good. The first down for the Dogs. Georgia's playing really good right now. It's crazy JT almost got traded. That is crazy. Well, they were almost in full rebuild. JT only 26. Never can stay healthy, but good first quarter for Georgia right there. Good fun first quarter. All right, everybody take a bathroom break, get a snack. I still haven't eaten dinner. I got dinner in the fridge. But I'll be back. Obviously, we're calling the rest of this game. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're new here, hit that sub button. We got daily sports content. We are live every Saturday, Sunday night after Sunday Night Football, and Wednesday night, as well as videos throughout the weeks, plus our shorts. Who are my top 5 wide receivers currently? Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Puka Nacua, and yeah, give me Jackson Smith and Jigba at 5. Glad you discovered this channel. It'll definitely be a lot more live streams, but now gotta go. Have a nice night, Coconut. Appreciate you. Welcome to the fam, big dog. Jason, Jettis, Chase, Puka, Nico. Yup, same 5. Me and Zay on the... Zay's the man. Zay's the man. Zay knows. Same 5. Order, you can argue the order. Jetta's 1. Jetta's 1, Chase 2. You can argue the order. Where's CD 6? All right, I'm back, beautifuls. What's up? What'd I miss? +1 sub. Shout out to Coconut. He's a legend. The legendary Coconut. Stockton. Wide open. Oh, don't run behind the line. Oh, good move. He got the edge. Whoa, Zachariah Branch. Whoa. Nate definitely not a tight end. 222. He fucking bowled somebody over and he blocks. It's not one of the 5. Well, our wide receivers weigh 107 pounds. Top 5 QBs this year: Drake May, Baker, Herbert, Mahomes. Yeah, and you can put Drake, Matthew Stafford, Baker, Herbert, Mahomes. I think I'd put Josh Allen over Baker because of the last few weeks. Josh Allen's been really great. But Not going to complain. Ohio State going back-to-back. Lord, I don't know. They look good. Still a lot of football left to be played. They still got to beat Michigan. Isaiah Likely not a tight end. He's 226. Definitely a tight end. Actually weighs 250. Literally gave us the roster today and it said that. Well, there you go. You were at the game? Lit. Borderline. Shut the fuck up. Texas is cheating. Texas is cheating. They're cheating. All right, first and goal at the 4. We're good. We're good. Come on, Georgia. Isaiah Likely is actually no tight end is less than 247, which is Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is a slender beast. Third and goal for the Dogs. Throws the out. Got him. Touchdown, Dogs. Noah Thomas, the Aggie. Yeah, they're going to pick on the corner opposite of Malik Muhammad. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. You met him. He weighs 275. He's a lot smaller than I am. Oh, you weigh 275. He's a lot smaller than you. Jeez, Zay, you're fucking jacked over here. How tall are you, Zay? You fucking like 6'4" over there, bro? Utah dog walking Baylor right now. 6'6". Fuck, you're beast, Zay. God damn. I don't know if I ever want to meet you, bro. You my big dog, babe. Theo, yeah, Theo will make the NFL. Yeah, Theo might make the NFL. Theo's a good blocker too. Fucking knee black killed us on that one play, man. Theo Millimostrom, the big Swede. Everybody loves a big Swede. I'm still here, guys. Hold on. Isn't there a UFC fight? Hold on. Isn't there a UFC fight tonight, guys, at the Garden? I don't have my fucking bootleg streaming service up. I don't have my bootleg streaming. I'm pretty sure there's a UFC card tonight. A good one, too. Ferk. Start of the year, they're going to Paramount. I can actually watch UFC fights. I can stream UFC fights for us. ain't go marching on. 6'6", 265. That's massive. I can't believe they have Nate's weight wrong on college. Yeah, who the fuck care? Everybody lies about weight and size and height. They've also said Kevin Durant is 6'11" or 6'10" for 20 years, and Kevin Durant is 7'1". Oh, yeah. I have the 4K stream on, so there's no sound. It's kind of weird. Mississippi State got into the end zone. Ole Miss is down 1. They scored again against Florida. Florida. Oh my god, all the fucking fake Texas fans. I hate nothing more than t-shirt fans, guys. Average height for a tight end is 6'4" to 6'7" in the NFL. That's crazy in your opinion. Yeah, it checks out. You gotta be big as fuck to play tight end. Especially since they're pass catchers. Could be a bet. It's kind of like the problem is that's like a guard at 6'4", 6'7". You're stretching it at 6'4", 6'7". You're kind of small. Uh-oh. Touchdown. Nope, they got him. And they held. They cheated. Holding. Wondering if the Ravens will re-sign Tyler Linderbaum, Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrew, Travis Jones, Charlie Kohler, Draymond Jones. Well, they're definitely going to re-sign Linderbaum. He's like one of the best centers in football. The other's up in the air. Probably Jones. I think they let Mark Andrews walk. Or a small forward. That's a small forward, though. Everyone's so long nowadays. Yeah, the one you want is Linderbaum. Agreed. Blocking the back, their special teams, they cheating. Texas cheats. It's the only reason they have good returners because they cheat. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Help the stream out. Get us out in the algorithm. And if you're new here, haven't already subbed, hit that sub button. We got daily sports content for you guys. Not just live streams. We got videos. We got shorts. We got all sorts of fun. Ball knowers over here. If you want to up your ball knowledge, hang out with the boys. All right, Texas now inside the 10, their own 10. Good run, and they held again. They held again. It's coming back. Do I think the Vikings should have kept Sam Darnold? Luka, no. I do wish they could have. I wish they would have re-signed Sam Darnold, though. Darnold was too expensive. Darnold shit his pants in the playoffs. I would have liked Daniel Jones as an option. But it is what it is. I mean, the jury's not out on J.J. McCarthy. No choice to decline his fifth-year option. Ooh, that's tough. Have to face Georgia in the SEC championship game if Georgia wins. I think, no, Bama has the tiebreaker over Georgia. Bama beat Georgia. A&M really clinched those cheeks tight to pull that out. Wow, Dakota. For as bad as the first half was, the second half was even better. It's an elite win by my squad. Oh, protection. Big play, big run, all the way out to almost midfield. From their own 50, or their own end zone. What's my prediction for the Vikings at the 8 or 9 wins, probably? $28 million for a center, that's a lot for a center. Gotta try and re-sign him, though. Franchise tag, what's the franchise tag? Taking a shot. Great adjustment, but he didn't catch it. Gators up in Rebel Country, yes. Up 1. They can make real pandemonium if they win this game. Florida beats Ole Miss, it's pandemonium in the SEC. They go by conference record, not total record. So they're tied in the conference record. Oh, franchise tag is also 28.5. Fuck. That's a bad spot for a center. It was a high pick. It kind of checks out. Uh-oh. Dropped. Another drop. If we beat Kiffin at home, we can't hire that bum. I think LSU would be in over Florida. Florida's going to probably end up hiring Jed Fish from Washington. Jed Fish hates Washington. He's solid. I don't know. Bama just got beat by Oklahoma today. We could beat anybody. I don't care. I don't ask for it. I don't pray for it. I just want to get to the SEC championship. Am I live tomorrow? Yes, Luca. I am live tomorrow after the Sunday night football game. So tomorrow night around 10:30, after the Eagles-Lions game tomorrow, I'll be live. When that game finishes, I'll be live. Yeah, O-line is all in one. They don't split up the O-line positions. Yeah. So the tackles bring you up is the problem. Good pressure, incomplete. They get the Georgia forced the punt. Texas is a little rusty off that bye. If we lose the SEC championship, we don't make the playoffs. I don't know how it works. We're in the playoffs now. The worst week we got to beat Samford next week, which we should beat fucking Samford at home. We'll be 11-0. That'll get in. How many times did Reed get sacked today? I think it was just 2, which is a lot for Marcel. Yeah, damn tackles. Tackles ruin everything. Do I think Arch Manning will actually be drafted after the season, or I think he's gonna stay. I think Arch Manning stays one more year at Texas. I kind of thought that going into the year, and he hasn't been great. Had to get that sneeze out. I'm dying. Do I want to wake up for the Madrid game tomorrow? No, but I'm probably going to. Manning boys are not good enough to leave early. I mean, some are. Apparently, Peyton's son is really good. I heard Eli's son, who's like 11 or 12, is an absolute demon. And that's just not hype. That's not just hype. My man is a demon out there. None of them ever have Peyton. I thought Peyton left a year early. I know they won the national championship the year after Peyton. Also a different era. Different era. Guys leave early now. Arch has also been in school for 4 years. So they all didn't take red shirts when they left. Both QBs today were so inaccurate. Reed completed only 56% of his passes. That's awful. And South Carolina only completed 50%. That's worse. Yeah, what was Reed in the second half, though? ASU fan here. Hate the Horns, but hate dogs more, so rooting for Texas. Otis, horns down. This is an Aggie I'm an Aggie over here. But big win by Arizona State today. Big, they almost blew it against West Virginia. Came back to complete the 0-4 versus the Gators. Let's go. Back when Florida was good. I barely remember Florida being a good football team. I barely remember it. Everybody who's hyping up Arch Manning, keep saying he's Peyton's boy. I tell them he's Cooper's boy. Wow. To be fair, Zay, you're 1,000 times more locked in than probably like 90% of the people you associate with. But people should know that's not Peyton's boy. Yeah, our kick. I feel like Arch Manning when Arch Manning gets drafted, it's gonna be like Shedeur Sanders and not like the other Mannings. No, it's not gonna be bad as Shedeur because I don't think Manning has an attitude problem. Our kicker sucks. No, Randy Bond's a fat piece of shit. 3 natties in your life. Yeah, but that was like 50 years ago, Dakota. Like 50 years ago, bro. I did not watch any college football until like 2001. having a we are having a magical season. I hope so too, Otis. Feels like a team of destiny. I just want to get to the semis and then we can just let it go. I want to win the SEC and get to the semifinals, then we can play it. Pretty sure that's 3 more than A&M. Well, we didn't have Urban Meyer, who is literally a criminal. It's easy to win when you have a murderer on your team. Yeah, Manning's not cocky like Sanders. Everything I hear, Arch is a very good kid. And he handled the adversity. I mean, he's got shit on a lot for sucking. He's been fine. We're Georgia touchdown here would be really tough on Texas. Uh-oh. Going to be just short. Yeah, Georgia's going to be an absolute wag. Georgia against the 4 seed is going to be tough. A&M loses the SEC title game, they could slide to the 4 seed, which would fucking suck. I've been a D1 Arch hater since day one. I'll never recognize him as a good QB. Until he becomes a good QB. You have to recognize him when he's a good QB. What about my top 6 QBs? Top 6 QBs in the NFL this season or just in general? Just in general, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow when healthy, but that's a big if. Matt Stafford, Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield. Dre's son's going to be in college next year for football as well. Jeez, we're getting fucking old, man. Jerome Bettis' son is a freshman at Notre Dame. There's a million guys. Reed is a 3rd-round pick. I mean, he's not going out this year, but he's just small. He's got a huge NFL. He's got a great NFL arm. He's just small. You're a Vikings fan. I'm a Raiders fan. So remember, it can always be worse. True. Remember that 3-0 game 2 years ago? Nothing gets worse than that. Cost us Drake May too. Do I think TJ Parker is good? I do not know who TJ Parker is. Who is TJ Parker? Let me look up TJ Parker. Clemson guy? Is this one of the D linemen? DN. Yes, he's good. He's going to be a 1st-round pick. I know Clemson had like 3 guys on their D-line 1st-round pick. He's good. Yes. Tom McShay, good. Tom McShay told me he's good. I don't even need to know. He can run too. He can run. He stepped out bad throw there. TJ Parker, good. Clemson got good. Clemson has 1st-round D linemen guys all over the place. Drew Brees' son already. I feel old. Yeah. That stupid kid who won their cheated Super Bowl. Steve Boomer Sooner, huge win for the Sooners in Tuscaloosa. Keep the season alive. And if they win out, they should be in the playoff. Huge win. I was very happy. One of my best friends played at Oklahoma, so I was very happy for the Sooners and him. And I liked Oklahoma. I loved Oklahoma. I gave Oklahoma plus 6.5. I liked them in the upset. I thought they had a shot today. Cassius Howell had 1 sack today. He also had 3 pass deflections. I think he's a late 1st-round guy. He has stubby arms, but he's definitely played himself into being a 1st-round pick. His arms are like 2 or 3 inches too short. If Aaron Rodgers had kids, they would probably be in the NFL in 5 years. Yeah, except he's fake married, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, fuck Niblet. But good stop for Texas with 8 minutes left. Shitty punt. Fern. Oh, good bounce. Aaron Rodgers, only champion who will get to the 2020 NBA champion. Only champion he will get to is the 2020 NBA championship. Do I only do football? No, Luca. I do all sports. It's just football season. We do basketball. We do baseball. We do a little hockey. World Cup next summer. We're going to do a ton of World Cup for next summer, even though the United States is fucking all over the place in soccer. But I do love me some international soccer, and I do watch EPL like every Saturday. If I wake up early, especially in the spring, I do watch my EPL Saturday and Sundays. Texas is so bad. They're not so bad. They're going to the UT&M game this year. Really hope they kick their ass. Nice, Otis. You're in the Austin area. I'm also in Texas. Nice. That should be a great game. That ticket is a pain in the ass to get a hold of. What's your hockey team? I am a Colorado Avalanche fan. I picked the Colorado Avalanche in 1996 when they moved from Quebec, and they were the new team, and they had a guy named Peter Forsberg. And my name's Peter. So I fell in love with the Avalanche, and it's paid off dividends. And my cousin's an Avalanche fan too, so that's fun. Aaron Rodgers is the owner of the Milwaukee Bucks. That's why I said that. Oh, yes. The Black dude, I blanked on that. He is a minority owner of the Bucks. He did get a ring. I'm sure he appreciated that. I fucking forgot the fucking Bucks won the title. It's crazy. You're a Bruins fan. It's sad, not going to lie. Yeah, you have had a ton of success, though. The Bruins have been great. A friend invited me there. No way I'd pay all that money for a UT game. Fair. That's a great one. Wear a little maroon. Hey, Arizona State's maroon. Wear a little maroon. Root for the Ags. And let don't to gig them. We will take everybody and anybody on the fucking bandwagon. What MLB and NBA teams am I like? I am a Yankees fan. There's my man Aaron Judge, back-to-back MVP. Shout out to the GOAT. And I'm a 76ers fan, unfortunately. So I root for a random assortment of teams. I have a full explanation of why and how I root for those teams. And honestly, none of them have treated me right except for, like, maybe the Avalanche, even though they bottomed out. The Yankees won a World Series. That was cool. But my football teams, fuck on me. My basketball teams kind of fuck on me. It's the worst decade plus to be a Yankees fan in the history of the world. We choke every year in the playoffs, I swear. It's not really choke. There are better teams out there. Oh, that was a nice play by Texas. I like that play. Ooh, that was a little sneaky. I like that play. They faked the out screen, and then they pumped and blasted one over the middle. That's a creative play on the check on the screen. Look, and then they have a little drag going. I like that play. There's a penalty. You see Sunday's game, the Brown tickets are under 90. I saw they were under 90. They were under 9, I saw they were $9 to get in. Zay. They were $9 to get into the upper deck against Baltimore. He won MVP. He won it. Yeah, Judge won MVP this year in the American League. And Ohtani won in the National League. So in the last 5 seasons, Judge and Ohtani have won 7 MVPs. Pretty crazy. Some of them are 9. Yeah. We could be sitting first row for under 90. We could be sitting in the bottom deck. Time to make a trip to Cleveland. I got some family friends in Cleveland. Go see my boy Miles. I can root for Miles and still, like, not care, right? You won't get mad at me. 14-7 Georgia, not 7-3. Has it not updated? Uh-oh. I guess it didn't I gotta put the window on. There you go. That should be good. Otani won 4 straight. No, 3 straight. 3 straight for Otani. 4 straight? 3 straight. Is it 4 straight? I thought it was 3 straight. It's 3 straight, 4 out of 5. He won 3 straight. 3 straight. 23, 24, 25. He lost in 22 and he won in 21. 4 out of 5, 3 straight for Otani. Raiders, Arizona State, Braves. Don't really watch the NBA, but hate the Lakers like the Bulls, Pistons, Warriors, Knicks. Oh, that's fun. Did you go to Arizona State, Otis? ESPN said 4. I might be wrong. It was 4 out of 5. Yeah. Nice. Forks up. Tough year for them. Bennett getting hurt kind of fucked up that whole fucked up their whole season. And obviously the weird Mississippi State game. Yeah. ESPN might be the least reliable sports reporters ever, guys. What team blew a 27-point lead? That would be South Carolina, Luca, against my Texas A&M Aggies, up 30-3 at halftime, 27 points. Caught the L over there. Pick! Right to KJ Bolden. That's a pick for the Dogs. All right, I got to top up my bev. I got to get some more ice. We'll be back. I'm not going anywhere. Stream's live. Everybody hit the like. Send it to your friends. Get the homies in here. We're live for the rest of this game. Good stop for the Horns, boys. It's a good stop for the Horns. I'll get my boyfriends in here lit. MVP is a popularity contest. It's just like the Heisman Trophy. Genty was robbed. I agree. Genty should have won last year. Do I think CB3 deserved it in 08? I have no memory of the 08 MVP race in the NBA. But no, because I don't like Chris Paul. So how did I get my teams? Okay. My family is from the East Coast, New York. So that's how I got the Yankees. My dad's like all New York teams, except for the Vikings. My dad's a Vikings fan. There were only 2 teams on when he was growing up. It was the Giants and the Vikings. He picked the Vikings. I lived in Pennsylvania outside of Philly for a while, so we used to go to Sixers games. That's how I got the Sixers. So Yankees, Vikings by birth, Sixers by going to the games as a little kid with Allen Iverson. And then the Avalanche moved. They were the Quebec Nordiques in 96. They moved to Colorado. They were the new team. They had Cool, and their captain was Peter Forsberg, or their alternate. Peter Forsberg played for the Avalanche. I liked them. My cousin also liked them, so we just became Avalanche fans. That's how I got my teams, and I went to A&M. So that's how I'm an Aggie. Former student. I think the Heisman Trophy this year should go to Jalen Tolbert or Jalen Waddle. Not Jalen Tolbert, the man. Yeah, facts. That's why I look at X, but it's a BS too. The Ravens signed Dezarius Smith. I was hyped. They lied to me when he went to the Vikes. Now I struggle trusting reporters until more people announce. Yeah, you got to follow the right people. Like Ian Rappaport's a great one to follow. You got to follow super correct people. Like Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter doesn't really miss on that stuff. I have other college football and basketball people, but Ian Rappaport's like my go-to NFL guy. Memphis lost, but I knew they weren't a good team. Yes, Memphis did lose to East Carolina. They were already on the outside looking in. I'm about to sneeze. No, Eagley. He was one to lie about it. Rep. Mendoza for Heisman. Yeah, Mendoza's definitely got a Heisman case. Flag down. How do I do this? Hold on. All right, here we go, boys. I just learned this. 5 free memberships for the gang out there. Who's claiming them? Everybody claim your membership. OJ, Dakota, Goblin, Moronic McGee. Is that the 5 we got members? Burner got one. Frick. Not even in the chat. I think we got one more. I can get free subs. I just learned this. That means you guys can use the Caleb Williams emoji. Yay! Please send another. I need this. I don't know if I can send anymore. I think I only got 5 free ones for this stream, for the month. Texas horrible on offense. There should be one more. It only 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's the 5. Can I send 5 more? There we go. There we go. Everybody grab them. Grab them for the month. John got one. Steven. Oh, no. No. Oh, well, we got 5 free ones a month. We got 10 free ones a month. Gift them out there, boys. Georgia, big pickup. Well, everybody enjoy the memberships. You get you get the emojis, you get the cool badges, you get Viking Pete, you get Rage Pete, and you get the world famous Caleb Williams nail polish emoji. We need more emojis. I gotta come up with some more. I was gonna make a Scattaboo crayon eater emoji, but his ankle got dislocated from his body. Ohio State will be a runner-up for Heisman, then Reed for third place. Oh. Don't say that. Julian Sand is very good, though. What about Jeremiah Smith? Yeah, but he's not going to win the Heisman. Did I hear about what happened to Justin Jefferson? Nothing happened to Justin Jefferson. What did they tell you happened to Justin Jefferson? Nothing happened to him. Ryan Williams will win? No, Ryan Williams is not going to win from Bama. He will be a finalist probably. I don't think so. They're only going to send one guy from Ohio State. And it's probably Julian Sand. If they're going to send anybody non-quarterback, it's going to be Jeremiah Smith, the running back from Notre Dame. Yeah. Think he dislocated his leg and is out for the season. Scattaboo? Yeah. Oh, Jefferson? No. No shot. There's so much news about it. No, that's fake. That's fake. Fake news. I saw bullshit. I mean, there's always bullshit scrolling across Facebook. He will be starting and playing tomorrow, Justin Jefferson. Never believed Jettas got traded ever. 100%. I'll believe it when I fucking see it. He might ask for a trade, but he's on a good contract too. He actually had really good answers to the media this week. I'm a little less worried than what it looked like in the game. Jamar or Justin, nobody. It's all fake. All fake news, Luca. All fake news. Nobody got hurt this week. Nobody's out. Everything's chill. Ohio State up 27-0. Scat's ankle injury really saddened me. He was making me a pseudo Giants fan. Would have broke records probably. I don't know about records, but he's just awesome to watch. The fucking crayon eater. Oh, who's better? Jettas. Yeah, there you go. Jettas better. Cam Scattaboo's the best. I might literally buy a jersey from Temu, a custom Giants jersey with Cam's number, and it says crayon eater. Cash Howell deserves no. Cash Howell's got baby arms, baby stubby arms. He'll be a first-round pick if we're lucky. The first overall pick's gonna be an offensive lineman or a quarterback, probably. Probably gonna be Fernando Mendoza. Or some offensive lineman. We haven't dove into our whatchamacallit, our draft update yet. First down, Georgia. Jefferson is washed. He sucked versus the Ravens. He had bad effort. He's definitely not washed. I think the Jets get the number 1 overall pick. They draft QB. Yeah, it's probably Mendoza. Titans will get the number 1 pick. They hold the worst record. They are tied. Oh, yeah, Jets have 2 wins now. But the Titans aren't drafting a quarterback. Does somebody trade to move up to get a quarterback? Probably not. It's not a great quarterback class this year. No Heisman finalists. No running back will be a Heisman finalist this year. First time in college football history that's ever happened, I believe. I don't know if that's true. I feel like there's been years with only 3 quarterbacks. Maybe. I don't know. Not locked in on Heisman finalists. Titans do have a QB. And the Titans will get someone else, though. No, they're not going to draft another quarterback. They're going to give Cam Ward a fair shot. Yeah, don't throw at Malik Muhammad. He's fucking good. Throw it the other side of the field. Oh, Stockton keeps. Nothing. Blown up on 3rd and 4. Bad play call there on 3rd down and 4. Yeah, he's probably... He might have predetermined that. Should have gave that. In recent years, it's gone to QBs, but historically running... Yes, I know historically running backs have dominated it. A running back is every year that's ended in 5. Knob Goblin, if Flacco was on the Rams, would he be just as good as Stafford? No, I do not think so. As much as I enjoy watching Joe Flacco, not close. Stafford's been playing elite this year. The Cowboys should try for Caleb Downs. I agree. Caleb Downs is probably going to be your first defensive player taken. He's very good. Yeah, Texas going into half 14-3. You got to be ecstatic. Problem is Georgia's getting the ball, so they might try and push it here. Let's see this punt. Yeah, good punt. No return down to the 15. You can't complain. Gunnar Stockton. I mean, yeah, Gunnar Stockton could be a backup in the NFL. Who knows? You never know what guys stick and what guys don't stick in the backup in the NFL. Florida up 24-20 as the second half kicks off. Missouri up 14-10 on Mississippi State. And 28-17 down in Waco. Utah is up. What team needs a running back? At the top of the draft, probably the Jets. Breece Hall is going to be a free agent. They need a running back now. There you go, Marshall Manning. Marshall Manning, he's the next quarterback. He's fucking good. They're showing him. Eighth grade, they showed him. He looked like a Manning. Nowhere to go for Arch. Who else needs a running back? Lots of teams need. Anybody needs a running back. Running back is a position of luxury. That's the end of the first half, guys. They're going to let it roll. Everybody take a break. We're going to chill. Get a bite to eat if you got them. I don't know. Do I have halftime? Hold on. There you go. Jeez. All right, halftime, boys. Take a little breather. Go to the bathroom. Eat your food. We'll be back for the second half. Don't worry. Commanders do need a running back, even though people like Bill. Texans, honestly, I like Woody Marks, though. I think it's the Isle side. I thought Brees Hall has him as a restricted free agent. I think he's a regular free agent. Texas is about to run a play here on 2nd and 19 with 6 seconds. And they run it off to half. All right, everybody chill. Second half underway. Get some food. We'll be back. Not an ideal spot for Texas if you're down 11 on the road. Georgia getting the ball. Start the second half. We'll be back live here. Everybody take a breather. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We got all the daily sports content. back, y'all. I'm sorry. At the top of my drink, I still gotta pee. Georgia goes 3 and out. Good punt. Not good yards, but I'm back. I'm back. I gotta pee. Who the fuck is CJ Allen? Out for now. What the fuck? AJ, what's up? Hello. Paxton, what's up? Stockton 5th highest odds to win the Heisman. And Reed is 2nd now. I don't agree with Gunnar Stockton. Yeah, that's high for Stockton. The Key Man, what's up? Sorry, I was taking a breather. Welcome. Now a member. Got one of the free memberships. Lit. You get the Caleb Williams emoji. Nail polish emoji. I'm back, boys. I gotta pee, though. About time. I know. Shut up, Zay. I had to top off my drink. I literally came upstairs, was about to walk in, and I forgot my drink wasn't in here. I literally looked at my desk, and the drink wasn't in here. You think Jag should trade Trevor and Josh Allen? I mean, Trevor sucks. Josh Allen's awesome. Elite pass rusher, so. Yeah, sure, you can get picks for him. Georgia with a big loss. Or Georgia with a stop loss. We do not talk about the Steelers-Chargers game. All right, Key Man. Chargers kicked their ass. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Go Aggies. Yes, sir. Woo! Did they just convert on 3rd down? Fuck! Actually, if Florida can beat Ole Miss, Texas winning would help A&M, but I don't give a fuck. My pride's too strong. Fuck Texas. They're stupid. Ooh. Nice pickup. Nice play. Good throw. We okay. You're an Aggie fan? Well, nice. I hope you're on cloud 9 after today, AJ. Woo. Ravens cover for the AFC North today. Always got to drop fucking shade on any Steelers fan. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keyman was out on the Steelers. He's a Steelers fan who's out on the Steelers. He knows. They're going to throw a flag? Nah, welcome to the South. Do I need to watch any of these other games? Nah, fuck it. We're putting Florida Ole Miss on the on the other screen. Locked in. We're locked in. I'll put the YouTube light on too. We want to have some fun. Wow. YouTube button. We're so professional. Pick the Ravens to win the North before the season started, and it's looking like a good pick. It is looking like a good pick. My dumbass had the Bengals. I had the Ravens in the playoffs, though. Uh-oh, flag. Texas held. They're stupid. Texas or Georgia? Georgia, nobody. Horns down. See this T? See this? Thanks to Gig'em. Horns down. Even though it's better for A&M if Texas wins this game. But on principle, fuck Texas. Oh, they accepted that penalty. Yes. Today is a very good day. It was a terrible day, and now it's a good day. Put on Ice Cube. Today was a good day. They took the hold 2nd and 17 instead of 3rd and 9. Looking like it paid off. It's going to be 3rd and forever. I had told you, Pete, about Joe Burrow injury history. I know. I was dumb for believing. Is the Longhorns-Aggie rivalry like the Steelers-Eagles rivalry? No, it's more like the Steelers-Ravens rivalry, Key Man. It's more like the Steelers-Ravens. Especially now. But it's more like the Steelers-Ravens. We fucking hate each other. I feel like the Eagles and Steelers just don't like each other. They don't hate each other. They dislike each other. A&M and Texas literally hate each other. Fuck the Ravens. Yeah, exactly. It's Vikings, Packers. It's Ravens, Steelers. It's Eagles, Cowboys. All right, Georgia got the ball. Up 11. Steelers-Raven rivalry, in my opinion, has the best rivalry from 98 to 14. Yeah, they also have 3 Super Bowls in there, 4 Super Bowls in that time frame. It's probably better than most real rivalries, with both teams winning 2. It's always been the best rivalry? No, because it's brand new. Can't always been the best rivalry. It's brand new. People forget the NFC North used to be the black and blue division between the Vikings and the Packers. It's about 15,000 degrees in my fucking room right now, in my office. Combined 8 Super Bowls, yeah, but that don't count because the Ravens didn't exist till 96. So everything after 96, the beginning doesn't count. Coconut's back, what's up? Also replied to your comment, already commenting. The legendary Coconut. Oh, everyone having a good Saturday, watching ball, getting ready for tomorrow, chilling. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Appreciate that, AJ. I try. What does this crown thing mean? So it's like top fans for the stream. You get XP for donating and or chatting. And so top 3 get the little crown next to their name. And it's per stream. So we got a little XP. There's XP. YouTube added XP awards. Not right now, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, fair. It's because Lamar can't consistently beat the Steelers except last season, and the Steelers can't consistently be a good playoff team. The Ravens are also consistently a good playoff team. The Steelers are not. They're consistently okay. We need both teams to get 12 wins again. Also weren't a team before the Steelers had 4 Super Bowls, true. Brock Bowers is the smallest tight end in the league. 235 is very small for a tight end. Yeah, but he's also good. Magic Johnson is 2. Coconut's 3. Competition, no competition. Zay's 1. And Zay's in the other chat now. Since YouTube doesn't put the chats together yet for me, because I guess I'm just hated by them. Georgia Bulldogs are going nuts. They got to get a touchdown here. They're playing good so far, though. Ole Miss down 4 with the ball at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal, 15 minutes left, 4th quarter. Vikings are going to beat the Bears. I sure shit hope so. Yo. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. On the vertical, on the horizontal, hit that like button. Get us out in the stream. If you're new here, hit that sub button. We got daily sports content for you guys. We'll be live again tomorrow night after the Lions and the Eagles game to recap the NFL weekend. As well, we will be live for the rest of this Texas-Georgia game. And we got shorts throughout the week, your sports stat facts of the week. And videos. We got power rankings, we got picks, we got everything for you guys. So do what you got to do. You know the deal. Help support your boy. Pick by Stock. Oh, Stockton just threw a pick. Yikes. What are the other teams I'm a sports fan of? Yankees, 76ers, and the Colorado Avalanche, and the Minnesota Vikings, and the Texas A&M Aggies. Brock Bowers was a dog in college. Who's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year? Probably Emeka Ibuka. Jackson Dart has a shot. Nice play, bad throw, didn't see him. Nice pick. Texas offense in field goal range, down 11. Can they capitalize? No, not right now. Tyler Warren, yeah, Tyler Warren definitely has a shot. I forgot about him. Yes, Tyler Warren definitely has a shot. He's been awesome. We love Tyler Warren. This is a Tyler Warren channel. We laughed when the Bears drafted Colson Loveland over Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren's just a fucking football player, guys. He just makes football plays. Oh, nice tackle. Nice tackle by Georgia right there. Great tackle right there. Holy smokes. Gets under the block. Get it. Tight ends don't win that award, though. Yeah, well, Brock Bowers kind of got cooked last year because Jaden Daniels was so good. Brock Bowers would have won it last year if not for Jaden Daniels. Ravens fans do know ball. And you were born in Baltimore. Keyman at least respects them. They're not like fat, stupid Packers fans. Nice catch. Shitty throw by Manning. Great catch on third down. If you could bring one NFL player back from retirement into their prime, who would it be? Randy Moss? Yeah, Randy Moss. Especially in today's NFL. Swatted at the line. What about Brett Favre? Take it or leave it. Bears fans are delusional this week. True. Everyone kind of agrees. Everyone's on the Vikings. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Bears fans are stupid. You were here for my crash out last Sunday on that one Bears fan who was being dumb. Always respected them. I just think most of them are. That's fair. It's Baltimore. They got guys like Stavros Halkias, who's a fat retard. Manning cannot escape. He's going down on 2nd and 10. Troy Polamalu, great hair, a little overrated. Sorry. Hot take, I think Troy Polamalu is a little overrated. Harrison Smith better. He just wasn't allowed to do the things Polamalu was allowed to do. Hot take, I know. It's a hotter take I have. Texas burning a timeout down 11. Tough. What a shit timeout. Oh, almost scored a touchdown. They're up 3. You're collecting data on this. There's one time of the many, unfortunately, when the Chiefs beat the Bills in the divisional round. Brittany Mahomes sprayed champagne on the Bills fan. What do you think? They're not. She's been well behaved. She's a mother of 3. She's calmed down. Crazy take. No. Ed Reed the GOAT. No, not a crazy take. Not a crazy take. Harrison Smith just wasn't allowed to kill people. Bears fans on TikTok saying the Bears will win the Super Bowl and won't lose another game. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fuck. Well, TikTok's full of a bunch of idiots and communists. What the fuck? Dumbasses. He is probably better than Troy. Ed or Harry? Ed's great. Different positions, though. Ed was free safety, really. He wasn't a strong safety. He was a free safety. He was a free safety in the NFL. He was strong safety in college. Even with Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor played more free safety at Miami. And one of the few non-Vikings jersey I own is Ed Reed. I have a black Ed Reed jersey. It's one of my favorite jerseys. I fucking love Ed Reed. Ed Reed. One of my favorite defensive players ever. Ed was a free safety and he could have played corner if he wanted to. I don't know if he would have been as good of a corner. If I had to pick who's my favorite Packer, fuck, man. All right, current Packer or all-time Packer? And not a Packer that played for the Vikings, I'm assuming. Obviously. If it's current Packer, Edgerrin Cooper, because he went to A&M, and I fucking love Edgerrin Cooper, and it fucking sucks he's on the Packers, and he's awesome on the Packers. You like Reggie White? That's a good answer. I'm trying to think of a Packer. Bubba Franks. If you know, you know. Fucking Bubba Franks. All time and no far. I'll just go all non-Vikings. Obviously, Greg Jennings. Bubba Franks. There's my answer. If you know, you know. Only real dogs know Bubba Franks. It's a god tier answer. Nobody can beat that answer. Oh, that's a hold. Oh my god. And they called holding on Georgia. Fucking niblet. Defensive holding for a first down, but Texas fucking held the line of scrimmage. Sterling Sharp, good call. Yeah, career was cut short. Obviously, broke his neck. Back. That's a shit fucking call. That's bullshit, guys. I gotta air this out. It's so fucking hot in here. I might have to turn on the AC. I'm dying over here. It's like 1,000 degrees. Spot foul. This is stupid. Refs are cheating for Texas. They're cheating. Touchdown. Would not be a Shannon Sharp without a Sterling Sharp. True. Well, Texas cuts it to a 4-point game. Who's my favorite Red Sox that didn't play on the Yankees? Fuck. They all suck. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is awesome. Mookie Betts is a great baseball player. Mookie Betts. Easy, easy, easy. Mookie Betts. I at least respect Mookie Betts. He's just flat out great at everything. All right, I gotta get some chips to snack on. This fucking vodka Sprite is hitting me, boys. We're not going everywhere. Everybody hit the like. Get the homies in here. We're gonna lock in for this fourth quarter. I forgot. I'm back. Fucking door fucked up. Florida just threw a pick in field goal range. Hot take: Mookie only has 2 World Series championships, not 3. Fair. Oh, 3. He has 3, not 4. Yeah, he won with the Red Sox. He has 2 with the Dodgers, 3 with the Red Sox. You don't want to count COVID. COVID doesn't really count. I agree. That's not the worst take if you don't want to count COVID. Lamar, Laker fans think the bubble counts. The bubble kind of counts. Here's why I'll say the bubble counts. A, that was hard for everybody. The Lakers were also the 1 seed when the league shut down. So if we're going to go that way, the Lakers were the 1 seed or the 2 seed in the fucking West. That kind of counts. They played 90% of the season. They played the playoff in the bubble, basically. Played 95% of the season. I think the NBA bubble counts more than the baseball bubble counts. Well, technically, they're 50 championships. They do count their 50 championships, but they don't count. Because it was they technically swapped franchises in the 70s. Fuck the Lakers. That's fair. Oh, they called him short? Jesus. Jeez. Terrible fucking play. Oh no, it was like Buffalo. Yeah, they became the Clippers, but it was they were in Buffalo. It was the Celtics in the Buffalo franchise, and they moved to LA in the 70s. Yes. My team is dog shit, but I don't give a fuck. Go Wizards. Hey, do you watch The Ringer? Do you listen to The Ringer? House from DC? Bill Simmons? House? The Wizards. Alex Sarr's being okay. They're bad, but they at least have some decent players. You think Manning is going to the draft after the season? No, I think Manning plays another year at Texas. I don't think he's coming out. Unless they go on a run. But I really don't think he's coming out. I think he's going to play another year. This is a huge momentum swing if George's got a punt here. He's punting. They're going for it. Holy shit. Uh-oh. They moved to San Diego from Buffalo, and then the Clippers moved to Hollywood, after arriving in San Diego. Yes. All the Clippers, though. They moved to Hollywood. They were the Hollywood Clippers for a while. They're going for it. Got him. First down. Great play by Georgia. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a fucking call that was. That was a good call, too. They faked the heavy personnel. They faked the fullback eye. And they hit the guy. The guy was wide open. Yeah, the end crash. Fuck, that was awesome. That was fucking awesome, guys. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That was awesome. Can the NBA get rid of the fucking draft lottery shit bullshit? There's no fucking shot that the Mavs had a 1% chance to win the lottery. They won it because of Nico Harrison. I agree the lottery's fixed. Only some years it's fixed. Some years they don't fix it. They did do a 180 after Steve Ballmer bought them. Not a 360. That would be back to where they started then. Uh-oh. Stockton going down. I like a reverse lottery. So as soon as you get eliminated from the playoffs, it goes to a point system, and so every game you win, you get points, and the highest points determine your lottery. So if you suck early in the year and play good at the end of the year, you're rewarded. There's like a women's hockey league that has that, and it works pretty well. And the worst record's guaranteed a top 3 pick. Soft check down. They're not going to pick this up. Oh, he got it. He stayed in. Oh, no, he stepped out. Stepped out. He tried to buy the Kings before the Clippers. That would have been nice. What if you missed the playoffs entirely, though? Yeah, so once you get eliminated from, not like, I meant eliminated in the regular season, not like eliminated from the playoffs. I meant eliminated from playoff contention, I should have said. With the offsides, free play. And a PI. Let's go. DPI and offsides. No DPI, but first down for the offsides. They're cheating. That's PI. They're cheating. They're fucking cheating. Georgia's not playing to lose. Georgia's playing to win the fucking game. I like it. It's a lot easier to coach and play like this when you have two national championships as a result. That's Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart, guys, is killing it. Think the NFL's rigged too? They don't. The NFL draft is rigged? No, it's no. There's no lottery. It's record. The only thing that might be rigged in the NFL is massaging outcomes. They massage outcomes of games, especially when it's a good team versus a bad team. Uh-oh. He's got brain damage. George going to the fourth. talking about with the CJ draft, I thought CJ should have been the number one over. That's a different issue. That's the Panthers being incompetent. It sounded like they wanted to draft CJ Stroud. Now both of them kind of bumming over here. That's a different issue. In my job on Veterans Day, I heard someone defend Kaepernick for kneeling for the anthem. I said, "You're an American," and they got butthurt, and he called me a Nazi terrorist. That checks out, Key Man. You should have just told them Kaepernick was a shit quarterback. That's why he got bent. That's why Kaepernick's out of the league, because he was fucking bad. He got benched for Blaine Gabbert, bro. Had nothing. The NFL has murderers. Well, not quite murderers. NFL has criminals, women abusers, gun violators, drug addicts. They don't give a fuck. If you can play football, they don't fucking care. You gonna be on team. Mo Pork, can you quit your yapping? You can suck this dick? Question mark. That's aggressive. No, just swipe up. Yeah, what an idiot. That's aggressive. Report it. Should I report you? No, I'm not a bitch. Don't talk about your mother like that. There was a brawl at UFC 322 in the stands involving Dylan Dennis. Oh my God. Oh, we had a knockout? Oh, a head kick knockout. Oh my God. Twitter is good for UFC. I'll tell you that much. You see fucking everything. Giannis cooking again. Arch Manning. First down. Yeah, Twitter good for UFC. Yeah. You just see all the important stuff. As much as I enjoy, I do like watching all the fights. Veteran Day was also my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Key Man. That was Tuesday, right? It's also 7 years since your girlfriend. Whoa, Jesus. That's a little aggressive. That's fucked up, man. I'm sorry about that. Well, I hope you had a good day. Nate, it's Josh. I don't know who Josh is. But hello, Josh. Gators were in field goal range to tie it up. I saw that through the pick. Now just stopped Ole Miss 4 straight. First and goal. Let's go with the win. Oh, they got the stop. Nice. Touchdown Georgia as well. I saw them. The pick really also wasn't DJ's fault. Guy made a nice play, tipped it up. It was a really unfortunate bounce on the tip. I saw the pick. I wouldn't be surprised if USC calls up Gable Stevenson. True. I can't wait for UFC to be on Paramount, guys, so I can watch every fucking thing because I got Paramount Plus. I gotta find this Ole Miss Florida game. I keep dropping my stir. It's cool. There we go. Josh told me to meet him in the chat. Oh, okay. Do we have a Josh in here earlier, guys? It's probably somebody's hiding name. Can't wait. Can't wait. Yeah. Probably especially for you. God knows what the fucking viewing rights are for you over there, Zay. I heard YouTube finally got a deal done with Disney. Yes, Knob Goblin. They got a deal done on Friday night. I was looking at Aggie bars to watch the game at this morning, but they got a deal done Friday night, so we were locked in. We're good. We were good. We survived 2 weeks. The games, I was watching games on ESPN or ABC. I had a fucking antenna hooked up to my TV like it's 1993. But it worked. We're managed. We're good. Trump dog threatened to... onside kick. Georgia got it. Kirby. 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 Oh my God, Kirby! Oh my God, Kirby! Holy shit, guys. I gotta top off my bed. Holy shit, guys. We're topped off. All right, we're good for the rest of the game. Latest, damn it, gives up first sack of the game to the Gator transfer. What are Faggy Bars? Shut up. Faggy Bar 10-0, motherfucker, Dakota. Josh, if you're in here but that homeless guy back in your camper, whoa. Big sports fan for all kinds of sporting events, pro wrestling. Oh, yeah. Everybody likes a good WWE. Subbite you. I don't know what that is. Ainge. Uh-oh. What's the other chat? My Paramount Plus keeps crashing every 5 minutes when I try watching anything. Rip. Well, hopefully they get it better. Judge getting AL MVP over Cal is rigged. No, it's not. Knob Goblin. Judge was significantly better in every statistical category than Cal. Nobody cares about home runs and just RBIs. He hit almost 100 points higher than Cal. That matters. It's not ridiculous. East Coast bias for sure. No. Judge had more runs scored, more runs, 100 points higher in average. He hit 7 less home runs. He had 9 less RBIs. His on-base percentage was like 100 points higher. He was like 2 points higher, 3 points higher in WAR. His F-WAR was higher. He was higher in every statistical category. RBIs and runs, the only thing Cal Raleigh had over Judge. And Judge was significantly better in every other category, and he won by like 7 and 9 or 11 in RBIs and home runs. And Judge had more runs scored. How did Judge do against Crochet, though? Not good. Good enough since we fucking sent the Red Sox packing. Ole Miss just buried Florida. Where's the PI? I didn't see the touchdown. I just saw them celebrating the end zone, Dakota. There might have been a PI. OPI? Was it a rub route? Uh-oh. Playoffs don't count to the awards, true. Every once in a while, blind squirrel finds his nut. I mean, he's won back-to-back MVPs, and he's won 3 out of the last 4. In no universe could you have given Jose Altuve the 2017 MVP and then given Cal Raleigh the MVP. Judge has to win one of those. And since Altuve won in 17, Judge has to win this one if you really want to bitch about it. Stupid long ball. Oh. Nice run. How does the Ravens Super Bowl bet I have look? It's not terrible. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not bad. I think it's okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6. They're going to make the playoffs. They're probably going to win their division. They're going to have a home game. And that's all you can ask for from the Ravens at this point. Solid 6. Solid 6 on the Ravens Super Bowl odds. You like a 6. I like a 6 too. Home play. They're going to get a home playoff game in the first round. Maybe they get 2 home playoff games. Probably not, but at least 1 home playoff game. And with Lamar, with Josh, you know the deal. Lamar, Allen, Mahomes, doesn't really matter home or away. Just get in the fucking dance. You're not pissed. You just like pissing Yankee fans off. I'm not that mad about it because I don't think it was very close. Monkey. Chiefs ain't making it to the playoffs. I think the Chiefs are still going to make the playoffs. Yeah, plus 2,200. I'll take it. If they get to the Super Bowl, I'll hedge nicely. Yeah, that's an easy hedge at plus 2,200. And if you got them at plus 2,200 at the playoffs with a home game, you'll fucking take it. Because there's no difference. Like, did you think they would get the 1 seed this year? Maybe, but not really. You were just hoping home playoff game in the first round, 2 or 3 seed. And if they're the 4 seed, they're the fucking 4 seed. Who cares? Yeah, and you might like it if the Colts or the Patriots are the 1 seed and you're the 4 seed, you play them in the first round or the second round. That's awesome. It's way better than playing the Bills or the Chiefs. Chiefs are making the playoffs. Chiefs are going to win tomorrow. The Ravens make the Super Bowl, I might root for them depending on who they play. Well, if they play the Eagles, I think everybody's rooting against the Eagles. When we are favorites, we choke. When the Ravens don't expect too much, we make some noise. True. Broncos are frauds. I agree. Broncos are frauds. It's the same 3 teams in the fucking AFC, guys. It's the Chiefs, it's the Bills, it's the Ravens. You're really going to have to show me something to say otherwise. The Chargers, I'll take the Chargers too. It's elite quarterbacks with elite head coaches, guys, and the experience. Chargers have a lot less experience than the other 3. NFC is a little open. I'd lean Eagles right now, but the NFC is open. Rams also very, very high up there. We know Sam Darnold's going to poop his pants. 49ers, if they can get healthy, I like the Niners if they can get healthy. They're fucking dead, though. That team is so hurt. I don't trust the Buccaneers in the playoffs if they're healthy as well. I don't trust any team out of the NFC North. As good as they are, I don't trust them in the playoffs. Bo Nix is definitely not him. What's the opposite of him? Her? He's her. Bo Nix is her. Stockton with a QB power first down. Georgia dog walking Texas right now. Put these fuckers away. Let's go. Good blocks. Good fit. Nothing. No problem. Florida on 4th and 3. Throws a ball short of the sticks. Game over. Ravens missed it in 2020 because we dominated them that season. Yeah, it was also a weird year. 2020, weird year, obviously. Georgia about to put Texas away. Yeah. Yeah. Well, rip Florida. They tried. Third consecutive season with 10 plus wins for Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin. Huge. Ohio State with another block game. Yeah, UCLA is terrible. And their quarterback. UCLA's bad and their quarterback sat out. No Nico Imialiava. Bama did lose. We like the Sooners this week. I gave out the Sooners on the show. We like the Sooners. Yes, that was like a Wednesday. Didn't they move the game to Wednesday? They had 30 players out with COVID. Touchdown, Georgia. That's your ball game, folks. As easy. As easy. Got the Indians taking it all this year? No, because their whole bullpen got sent to fucking jail for gambling. Oh, Lakers beat the Bucks tonight, big time. It was on Thanksgiving, and they had to move it a whole week later, and we played next Tuesday as well. Yeah, I know that was just an insane. I remember that Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever the fuck it was. That was crazy. Everybody's brain was broken during COVID, except for you boys. No, the Hoosier pro tip: don't date your friend's sister. Just found out why. Yeah, don't do that, Key Man, unless she's hot. As long as you get permission, it's okay. No, the Hoosiers. Oh, Indiana. I read the Indians. I'm fucking retarded over here. Can't read. Had too much things. Indiana. You said Indiana. I read Indians. Yeah, Indiana. Nah, they suck. A&M's beating them. We got better athletes. Fuck the Big Ten. Indiana's good. Cincinnati's a really good coach. I try to forget I can't even remember the COVID season. I try and forget 2020 in general because everybody was dumb. Damn, quiet as hell. Yeah, Drape, there's no fucking game on here. I was reading. What's up, big dog? Huge win for your Texans last weekend. We lost to Illinois. Fucking how? Illinois is not bad. Illinois is not bad. Illinois actually played everybody in the Big Ten. Illinois would be ranked really high if they had a cupcake schedule like Ohio State or Indiana. Indiana's only played Oregon. Everything was stupid, messed up. A lot of people took a lot from everyone. Yeah, it was fucking dumb. Your fantasy is actually cooked. Mine too. The fucking Jaguars sold for me. They did beat Oregon, though. Yes, they did beat Oregon. They won their one tough game, which is a credit. Not going to shit on that. They won their tough game. Do you think Dable is going to coach Penn State? I think it just goes back to Buffalo after Joe Brady gets a head coaching job. Dable goes back to being the OC in Buffalo. A lot has happened since Texas scored a touchdown. Ball's out. Texas recovers, though. Brian was a good OC for Buffalo. That's why I think it's a good fit. So I think that's a good fit. Dable goes back to the Bills. And Joe Brady's probably going to get an OC job or a head coaching job, whatever the fuck it is. Probably a head coaching job. He's the OC. Well. At least the Texans have a shot to make the playoffs. Honestly surprised OU won over Alabama. My GPA is happy, though. That's good. GPA is important. I liked Alabama. We liked Oklahoma today. We did like Oklahoma over Bama today. Little surprising, but we liked them today. Where do I think Kevin O'Connell goes? He better not fucking go anywhere. God damn it. Manning 3rd and 14, taking a shot. Not even close. Grandpa, not GPA. There you go. You know the stat we was talking about last week? No, which stat? Remind me. Remind me of the stat and I'll remember it. I have 18 million stats in my fucking head with my shorts. Oh, the Kevin O'Connell fired stat. That's the stat. That's the stat. He's not getting fired. I remember the stat. He's not getting fired. I remember the stat. That's that. I got it. We're ending that stat this year. He's not getting fired this year. Bobo locked up. When the Ravens beat the yes, head coach gets fired. I'm bailing on YouTube. I got 100 views on my last. Oh, balling on YouTube. Nice. 100 views on the last video. Lit. That boy Drape. Let me look. I'm gonna open it up. Go to channel. Drape. What? Cat Goes Fishing? I love that game. That game's fun to watch. Nice. Good job. Make shorts. If you really want to take YouTube seriously, make shorts. Shorts are the best way to get audience to your channel. 15 to 30 second, 15 to a minute clips. 15 seconds to a minute clips. Shorts are the best to get new people on your channel. That's how I got all you guys here, plus the lives. The vertical lives. That's how I got all my boys here. Five minutes left. We're going to wrap the stream up after the end of this game. Huge win for the Dogs. We'll be live again tomorrow night right after the Lions-Eagles game. Recapping all of Week 11's action. The Dogs. Dominant performance indeed. Very impressed by Georgia tonight. I know you dislike Lions, but I want them to put belt ass at Eagles. Ugh. Boo. Boo. They're in tough shape. The Lions are really beat up. The injury report is bad. They just put Laporta on the IR. They're fucking beat to shit, the Lions. Eagles are kind of healthy. Even though it's they had a short week. I need the Lions to lose and the Vikings to win and the Giants to win. We need the Giants, the Eagles, and the Vikings to win just to make my season more interesting. Lions were beat up last year too. Yeah, but they weren't even that good on defense. They're way beat up more on the offense. Like Penei Sewell's banged up. Their offense is hurt. Their offense is not a problem. Their defense was banged up, and they're also not very good. Their defense. Their good part of their team, their great part of their team is their offense, and their offense being hurt is a real fucking problem. Especially the O-line. Goff sucks. If Goff can't get totally protected, he's bad. Goff is the wrong kind of quarterback to not have a 100% healthy O-line. That's the problem. Gunner, touchdown. And they just put the fucking nail in the Longhorns' coffin. As long as Amon-Ra's healthy, I'm fine. That helps for fantasy. Gibbs, too. I don't know if he can get insured because he played last year with a hamstring off the bone and then only missed 1 day last year. Yo. Nobody's worried about insurance. We're okay. Texas Cook, Georgia punching their spot into the title, into the Georgia just punched their ticket into the CFP. Injured, my bad. Yeah, I got you. All right, boys. So CFP, Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, Notre Dame, 95%. They have to win out, but they play potatoes. Notre Dame in, Georgia in, Bama probably in, Ole Miss in, the G5 team in, Texas Tech in, the ACC winner in. We got 2 spots. Oregon in. We got 1 spot left. Oklahoma, 1 SEC team left. Oklahoma, the last SEC team. A second Big 12 team. BYU, maybe. Texas, maybe. There's 1 spot left. Goff is bad. Looking in LA when he was god awful, when he was struggling, then Matthew Stafford with the same old line came in, won the Super Bowl. Yup. I got kicked off my football team for behavior, so they put me on the tennis team. Jesus, Drape, what the fuck were you doing, bro? Chill. Georgia won't make the playoffs. Same with BYU. Georgia has already clinched a playoff berth, Magic Johnson. BYU's probably out. Georgia's in. They have one loss. If they lose to Georgia Tech, they're still in. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Texas out of the playoffs. Yeah, they're on the border. BYU will make the playoffs if they win out. Yeah, they have to win the Big 12. That's why. If they lose to Georgia Tech, which they will, no, they're in with 2 losses. Georgia's in with 2 losses. There's too many teams with 2 losses. Don't they have to win the SEC championship? No, they do not. No, 12 spots, 12 team playoff. You do not have to win your conference. Oklahoma definitely in. Oklahoma has to win out. If they lose, they're out. Obviously, not Goblin. Oklahoma wins, they're probably the 12th team. AJ, you're sick, bro? Like, actually sick, or what happened? If we Texas Tech lose another game, they're out. The Big 12 winner, Texas Tech can lose and then win the Big 12. They're in. Big 12 winner, it doesn't matter. Don't the voters vote who's in for the Natty still? No, it's a committee. It's a committee. So the only requirements for the committee are the top 5 ranked conference winners are in the playoff automatically. And then there's 7 wild cards. And so normally it would go the ACC winner, the Big 12 winner, the SEC winner, the Big 10 winner, and a group of 5 winner, and then 7 wild cards. In theory, it could be 2 group of 5 winners and you could leave out one of the Power 4s. But it's probably the Power 4 plus a G5 and then 7 wild cards. What's the scenario in the SEC? We still looking like a Bama A&M title game? Yes. If A&M wins out and Bama wins out, that is your SEC title game, I believe. If A&M loses, it's Georgia-Bama, I think. I think it'll be Georgia-Bama, maybe Georgia-Ole Miss. A&M doesn't have any tiebreakers. A&M has to beat Texas to get into the SEC title game, unless Bama loses the Iron Bowl. But if everybody wins out, it is Bama A&M, I believe. A&M, obviously, if they win out, they're the only undefeated team in the conference still. Oh, shit. How does BYU make the playoffs? They got to win the Big 12. And they should be in the Big 12 title game. Once again, Aggies Longhorns becomes ultra important to end the season. Yes, but Texas is probably dead. OU and Vandy are just ahead of them. So Texas is probably out still with 3 losses. They need help. Bama, only way BYU makes it is if they win the Big 12. Yes. And they will make it. They got to beat Tech. Yeah. Never understand it. I was shocked the year Bama got in over that Florida State team. No, Florida State had no quarterback. That made sense, eh? Florida State had no quarterback, and they barely scraped by in the ACC championship game against a terrible team. That was different. There were no requirements for the 14 playoff. There are requirements for the 12-team playoff. They would have gotten in under the 12-team playoff because they won the conference. And that's all she wrote. Arch is going down. He's hurt. They're at Arkansas next week. That's all she wrote. Down between the hedges, boys. Georgia going to walk away with this one. We're going to wrap up the stream here. It's almost 10 o'clock over here, live for over 3 hours. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got daily sports content for you guys. We'll be live again tomorrow night after Lions-Eagles. 5 to 10 minutes after the end of that Sunday Night Football game. We'll be live. We'll be breaking down all of the NFL action from Week 11 as well. We got our sports stat fact of the day, the shorts going out. We got our videos going out, our power rankings, our picks. Should be a lot of fun, so I appreciate everybody stopping by. I don't think so. Texas is one of the most... Yeah, I don't think they're going to beat them. Arch Manning, not good. Night guys, they ain't getting swept. I don't know. Tech is a juggernaut. I do believe in Tech in the Big 12. So, everyone stay safe. Enjoy your rest of your Saturday night. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you boys back in here tomorrow night to talk ball. Appreciate everybody stopping by. We have just 3 college football weekends left technically in the regular season if you count the conference championship game. First round, Ohio State. Yikes. That's brutal. So, again, like, subscribe, and share.